Yeah, like, so
I think I saw you going towards PE. Like, what were you wearing?
it was okay. It was like this.
I was wondering. I was like, where are her PE shorts?
Okay, hello. So you guys know each other. You guys are all from here. So we're gonna go ahead and get started with today's session. So if you guys could please introduce yourselves, say what pathway you're on, and what grade level you are. Okay, go ahead and start.
I am Irene Gutierrez, and I'm attending the Performing Arts pathway. I'm currently a sophomore at Harmony Academy.
And I'm Cassandra, and I'm a student athlete at Harmony. I'm a junior right now.
I'm a junior as well, and I'm a student athlete at Harmony Academy, and I'm in the engineering program as well.
That's great. So my name's Miss Ramos. I am your school counselor here, and we're gonna go ahead and get started with today's counseling session. I know you guys all signed up for this class, so it's really an honor for me to be able to host this for you. So first things first, we're going to go ahead and talk about confidentiality. What is being said in this four walls is going to stay within these four walls, unless like you guys have engineering classes together, they might coincide. You guys can go ahead and talk amongst yourselves, but only the things that you guys have said in this class or your thoughts or feelings about this course. However, not about any other person's views or opinions or what was said in this room. Is that understood? Is that everybody okay with that?
Yeah, I think I like that best. So we could feel like we could open up a little bit.
Yes.
Not feel like it's gonna go around the school, it needs to be public, she knows.
Yes, that's great because today's counseling session is actually dealing with communication and communicating amongst yourselves, amongst students here. I know there's so much like social media, all this forms of communication. Yes, I heard that's the new one. I heard all these forms of communication, so words can be misinterpreted. They say that only 90% of the words that you actually you communicate is nonverbal. So what do you think that may be? Nonverbal communication. You do it 90% of the time.
I think like rolling your eyes or like probably like little things you do. Like,
or just when you see someone like across the cafeteria, like, hey, let's go over here or something.
I think it's definitely body language and how you bring yourself forth to another person and how you present yourself.
Like people, you're approaching them and they're just like giving you that look. It's like, okay, let's just walk away.
Yeah.
But other than that,
I'm a person that trusts my vibe, so I feel like that's one of them. Like if I'm getting a weird vibe off you, it's not even so much a look or just basically how you treat others. I'll see that.
Okay, so starting off first. I know you guys are all new to this. You guys hardly know each other. And I would like to get to know you guys each other a little bit more. I feel that maybe we should have something in order for us to talk instead of having to like talk over each other or to have it be more formatted. Does anybody have any ideas?
How about pass the phone? Like, or whoever has the phone. Or tangerine.
Oh, pass the cutie.
Okay, we could pass the cutie.
It smells nice. It's kind of a little squished a little stressful.
Okay, so whoever has the cutie can talk or say what they want to talk. Can I get the cutie?
Oh, yeah.
I promise not to eat it. Okay, so today's session, I just want you guys to get to know each other a little bit more and know me and know that we can trust ourselves and each other to keep whatever is being said in this room. This is going to be one of the many group counseling sessions that we're going to have with myself and amongst each other. So if you guys have any rules, any set guidelines you guys would want to think of to be able to be here, for example, you know, whatever is being said here. It doesn't get like out of proportion, like on social media, like Twitter, like, oh, hashtag attended counseling, hashtag I don't like what she said, or stuff like that, you know. So if you guys have any guidelines or rules that you guys would want to set amongst ourselves, anybody? Cassandra?
Just be mindful and respectful of each other's opinions.
I would just say what happens here stays here. In terms of what we talk about.
They pretty much summed it up. Yeah.
Okay. So in regards to communication, I know that there's usually a lot of drama that goes on in school and everything going on, and it stresses you out, and then you always see this one message or something that makes you want to reply whatever you think right then and there. Have you ever gotten into an altercation with someone or had a conversation with someone, and then you walk away and you're like, right away when you walk away, it's like, oh, I should have said this, and I should have thought of this.
Should have smoked her, like.
Yes. So, in regards to that, what I was going to say is that, if you break a glass, there's no way it's going to be so hard to be able to glue the pieces back together. That's kind of similar to whenever you say something to someone. Once it's out of your words, you won't be able to take it back in. You've hurt that person, whether it was to be demeaning that person or hurting that person, or maybe you said a compliment that they might have taken it the wrong way because of your nonverbal communications. Once you say something like that, it's so hard to get it back. What are some things that you can do to help prevent that? One thing that I like to say is always think about what you were thinking when you were angry and you said something. Does anybody want to elaborate, or has that happened to anyone and you've helped cope with it or done something different to prevent it from later on happening? Erica?
Well, I think when people are having arguments and stuff, they shouldn't I know it's kind of rude to say it, but just be straightforward with the person. If something's bothering you, just tell them, because it's worse if you're putting on Snapchat and stuff oh, she's pissing me off, I'm gonna punch her, because then it's 20 different people, everyone who sees your story could refer to that as oh shoot, I accidentally tripped her, she's gonna wanna, and then that's when drama starts. If something happened, just be straightforward to the person. I know it might start some drama or whatever, but it'll probably end it faster than call it, does that make sense?
Yes.
Yeah. And then also be able to analyze the situation and take some time to cool off and to really think about something. If someone tripped you and you got upset, take a minute to be maybe it was an accident and it wasn't purposeful. So just thinking about your approach and the actual situation that happened.
Okay.
I would say I'm one of those people who does not have a filter. The filter from here to there is just bleh, it'll just whatever I feel comes out, and I'm really bad at that. And I know I need to work on it, and I feel this is why also this class would help, maybe help me with that, because I know sometimes it's not the smartest thing to just tell someone oh, you're doing this, and I just feel there's different ways of saying it, and I know I come out harsh, but those obviously aren't my intentions. So, that was pretty helpful what you guys said. I don't know if I'll do it. I don't know if I'll remember at the spot, but
Try.
Yeah, definitely try.
Yeah, definitely. Everything that you guys said is really good, and you guys could share each other's ideas and think about what it is that you could do to better help communicate with other people and amongst yourselves, and a lot of altercations that happen is miscommunication. Miscommunication amongst yourself, miscommunication, nonverbal, verbal actions, especially social media, phones, it might be that you are texting someone, you accidentally put capital letters. It's happened to me with my husband. I said, can you please bring cheese home? And I accidentally put all capital letters, and he's like, why are you screaming at me? Do you really need the cheese that bad? So that happens a lot. So definitely with today's session, we learned a lot about communication, and one thing that I do want you guys to do until our next session is to take with you the talk that we did, and whenever you're having a bad day, or when someone has stepped on your toe, or when someone has said something in a negative way, try to find the positive of it. Try to analyze whether they're having a bad day and it's just not their day. Don't take it so personal. Try to analyze what were they going through. You always, I don't know if your parents have been driving in the freeway and they're driving so fast, and then, or they're driving, trying to get to point A to point B, and then someone's driving so slow, and you're like honking and getting so mad, and it's just like, you know, that person that's driving so fast might be trying to get to the emergency room, or, you know, you don't know what might be going on behind that person's emotional feelings or what they might be going through. So with today's session, I want you guys for the next session, try and analyze what it is that you were thinking when you were mad, or what it is that you were thinking when other people made you mad, angry, or feel emotional. Can everybody do that? And then next session we'll go ahead and share what everyone thought.
Okay.
Yes. Okay, well, it was really nice having you guys today. I'll be seeing you guys soon.
Thank you.
Okay. Thank you, and I'm here all the time. Thank you.
Awesome.